I doing? I'm trying to get this table to work as an extension so I can have a bed in my SUV. I have a women's meetup this weekend, and this is going in the shop. So what am I supposed to do? So I looked at my SUV and just said, hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 I'm on my way. And I'm going to take you along with me. So come on. Hi, I'm Trisha, and welcome to Flew the Coop. So I just got done making the boards to put under the legs of this table. And the whole point is to make it level with the seats when they're folded down. I'm not going to be removing these front seats at this time because I'm just going a short way to this meetup. And I don't know if I would truly want to do this for a long trip or anything. So I didn't want to have to put the seats back in. And I'm going to be mostly camping outside and sleeping inside. So these were that thick. And people said, well, you can't really use your carving knife to cut foam this way. I'm still working on it, sewing it together and everything. But I did, and it's still comfortable. It's like 3.25 inches. So that's going to lay on the table. And I needed to get this table level. And I think I did. I'm not sure if this will stay, but there we go. It'll be enough. So, bed almost accomplished. There's the bed. I won't be able to drive with these like this because maybe with it wedged in there it would stay, but I don't want to take that chance. There's what it's going to be. And I'll show you what I did with that little set of stuff over there. This has little bins that go in it. And where your SUVs and other vehicles, there is a slant coming down this way. I cut some dowels and various sizes to make it level. Now my bed is not going to be level. This is going to just be wedged in here. So, but my feet are going to be down there and it doesn't matter. So that's what I did for some storage. This is what the seat looks like in the down position. So if these two seats, this one and that one, were taken out, you'd have a lot of room. And I got the tool to take it out. I'm just trying to decide if I should or not. If you can imagine that seat gone and this seat gone, you'd have a ton of room. And then I could build something for the bed to sit on with storage underneath and still have all of this room. Still thinking. Today, I'm in my Ford Expedition and I'm using it as a camping vehicle because my road track is in the shop, as there was some problems on my way home from my last trip, and it looks like it's the transmission. So what are you going to do? In a week's time, I just worked really hard to get this ready to camp in, and I thought I will show you what I did. It's working out pretty good. Um, I could use to be able to stand up and stuff, but it's nice, and it may be my second camper. Yeah, a girl can have two. So I'm going to take you on a little tour and show you what I've done and bring you along on my trip. Here behind the passenger seat, you'll find all my stuff for cleaning and washing. Um, Most of the things I just had, and this is a pressurized bottle that you pump up, and it stays pressurized until the end. And I've got an extension that I bought for it that hooks under the thing so you don't have to push the button. And it has a little spray nozzle and it's got a magnet on it, so it hooks there to my paper towel dispenser, which your paper towels just pull out. Now I got to roll it up. But I got this picnic basket from downstairs, and I put all of my silverware and pans and my butane and stuff in there. And I have a dishpan that sits on top of it. Right now it has stuff in it, but there's my vinegar and water that I wash things, my dishes with, some wipes, hand cream, and this little nozzle. You just, and it sprays, and you can change how it sprays. But you can wash up what you need to wash up or rinse off. And behind the driver's seat, I have my cooler that holds, like, got some the ketchup, grapes. I don't really, there's some boiled eggs, some cheese, and just a cooler. But it acts as my nightstand. And here's my bed. My bed is on top of this folded down seat. This seat is in the upright position, which I like it. It gives me a little more leg room here. And these pillows, well, I had the foam. I should have finished with my moving along. I have my bed, which is 2 pieces of foam that was too tall, so my head hit the ceiling, and then I cut it the lengthways, which, you know, when you cut foam, it doesn't, there's lumps in here. But, and underneath, I just have a little fold-out table for right now. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to build me a platform that comes out. So, but this was a spur of the moment, so, and I don't like things showing, so all the stuff I got stuck under there, I use this tablecloth to hide. So, these are just couch cushions that I had from my other camper van before I got the one that I have now. And these were the pillows that I used to have in my camper van, and I switched here recently, if you watched that video. But I just took the pillows out of them, and they have zippers in the bottom. These hold, that one has my pants in it, and I just have all my clothes packed in them like packing cubes. And over here in this one, which stays in the front here, um, this just has shoes and I don't know, maybe some towels or something. And I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with my power bank. I had it on the cooler, but it was so heavy to keep moving back and forth. So I'm going to figure out where it can fit in the back so it's by my little refrigerator, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And I like leaving the seat up because, like I said, then I have more room, because if it's folded down, it comes to here. And at night, I just throw those pillows on the chair and everything. So I have my lantern hanging up there. And of course, there's window on me. When I was pulling out stuff from downstairs, those were in with my old camping stuff. And these two baskets held some Vanderbilt bears, Muffy bears, and all their clothes and stuff. And I thought, well, they fit on this here shelf that I made, and I'll show you that when I go to the back. And in this one, I have my electronics and extra batteries and stuff like that. And this one has, oh, this one's where my towels is. And my heating pad, I brought the heating pad because I am suffering with a toothache or some kind of ache right now. And there's no metal in my vehicle to hold anything. So I have these binder clips that you can just take the sides and stick down in places. And then magnets do stick to it. So that's what I have this here curtain of sorts to keep the bugs out. And it's a good thing because the stink bugs are all over the place. So I think that's about all I can show you from in here. So now we'll go outside. I hooked up the electricity and I ran it through the window and then closed the window part. And then, yeah, there's one of them stink bugs. But this just wraps around. And here's my foot of my bed and my blanket tucked in there. So my feet can come clear down to here, to the back of the thing. But I made this here little table. It's a little rickety. I have to tweak it when I get back home, but it holds, these, and my feet fit fine underneath of it when I'm sleeping. So you really don't need it. I have my fire blanket here. So, and then this is my new addition. I'd had this. I'm gonna have to go and find that magnet that fell off. But and I haven't used it yet. I don't know if I will. I just got it strapped around there. So it's probably gonna get out of here. See what I mean about the stink bugs? This is my new addition. It's my little tiny fridge freezer. Well, you can only use one. And I chose for freezer because I bring, and it does freeze a lot of ice packs that you can put into the coolers. And yeah, this is all my meat or whatever. And it does a great job. And right now it's plugged in. But when I'm traveling, over here somewhere is, it's up here, I think. Cigarette lighter thing. I don't know what you really call them. But, oh, there it is. I don't know if you can see it. But then I can plug that into that when I'm traveling. I gotta get that magnet because I don't want them bugs in here. Here is behind the driver's seat. And I put these on here because these handles, I don't know if you can hear that with my microphone on, but it was bugging me night. And so here is my, that is really kind of like an extra blanket, and I just stored it in under there in case I need it. Here's my camp stove. So this is kind of my garage. I got quite a bit under there. Buckets and stuff. And so if I had a platform that hooked up to the same height as the seat comes right here. And I had a platform, I make it, because see, this is only on that table and it's not wide enough. That's going to work good as a garage. So if I continue to use this for anything, and you can see, and then I'll show you what's in my other places. These are my dry goods. So, nothing exciting here. I did have my other tripod. That one tripod that you've seen, that was just for, I don't even know, when you're driving to put your phone in for directions or something. Up here, I have my dirty clothes, and I have another little cooler. And this is the one that I put ice in this Stanley container, and usually it lasts for quite some time because I have to have my ice with my drinks. And so that's kind of shoes and more. And I brought my paints and stuff in case we were going to do something here. But that wouldn't be something I would normally. This little container, it could fit on a thing, but it's not working, so it'll be going. This actually is what I was using to go to the bathroom at night. It's actually quite comfortable. And then at night, this is where I set the potty. On this trip, I was able to bring my screened room. And then that's my chair and my electric scooter. There's a table under there with some stuff under it. And these are things that I wouldn't take if I was going on a long trip. I forgot to mention that I did have to bring that rug to go in that tent, so I wouldn't have to bring that. But then that bigger rug that I didn't put out, I would probably take it because you could put it on the outside of the car. And there's only 2 other camp spots up this hill because everything just drops off. It's like a peninsula. So it turned out really nice place for all of us to meet. So, and we took up all the spots down through there. You can see that each spot has a lot of room on it. That's my blue chair. And it folds all up in that little bag that's on the bottom. And then I'll show you the other side of the street. That's why there's no camp spots over there, because it just drops off. So, and there my other lady friends are. And you can see the lake from that roundabout if you go down there. So, I just think it's a really nice campground. This section, they say, if you have children, they advise against camping and staying at because of the drop-offs on both sides. So it's very peaceful. We don't have no kids running around. I hope everything got recorded because sometimes I forget to push the right button. Yeah, me. And I don't get everything that I intended. And then when I get home and I start to piece this all together, I'm missing pieces. So hopefully I got enough. And later, taters. Bye for now. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Take me a picture in front of this butterfly.